There are many ways to get citizenship in any country, and while they all lead to holding the same title, some routes to citizenship are easier and even more advantageous than others. In this video, we explore every option available for you to become a dual citizen and the easiest countries to get citizenship. Hey there, global citizens. My name is Inês and I'm with Global Citizen Solutions, a boutique investment migration firm helping expats find their ideal citizenship by investment program outside their birth country. We believe that everybody has the right to thrive, no matter where home is, and our mission is to match investors to their ideal investment, golden visa program, or tax benefits. Learn more at globalcitizensolutions.com. There are 5 primary ways to get citizenship in most nations: by right of birth, by right of descent, by way of naturalization, by way of marriage, and by the way of investment. Let's walk through each one. You might assume if you are born in a country, you're automatically granted citizenship there. While that's usually the case, it's not exactly applicable in every nation. Most countries distinguish the right of birth in 2 ways: right of soil and right of blood. Right of soil is when you are automatically granted citizenship in a country upon birth, regardless of your parents' nationalities. This is often how most people become dual citizens right off the bat. Right of blood, on the other hand, is a little more complex. It's when you are granted citizenship upon birth only if either one of your parents holds that same nationality. This is a law that certain nations practice in order to avoid any potential conflict of interest with other nations, especially in cases where the parents are diplomats or political representatives of another country. But what if you are born of parents of different nationalities? Is there a way for you to hold both citizenships? Citizenship by right of descent is another way to acquire the same nationality as your parents or grandparents. Let's say you're born to a Turkish father and a Spanish mother. Naturally, you would only acquire your father's nationality, assuming you were born in Turkey. Now, it is no secret that the Spanish passport is stronger and provides you with an increased mobility across the world. So how can you get a Spanish passport if you're already a Turkish national? Citizenship by descent. Several countries allow you to obtain their nationality if one of your parents or grandparents is a citizenship of that nation. By proving your direct blood relation and line of ancestry, you'll be able to get the second nationality in little to no time. Among this list of nations that grant citizenship by right of descent are Ireland, Spain, Portugal, Romania, Hungary, Luxembourg, Greece. The third way to acquire citizenship is by way of naturalization. While there are many routes to naturalization that lead to eventual citizenship, amongst all of them require you to dedicate several years to the process, usually between 5 to 7 years, if not longer. Citizenship by naturalization is the final step in a ladder of 3. First, you have to acquire temporary residency in a nation, usually by a route of employment. Then you turn that temporary residence permit into a permanent residence card, often by the 5th year of residency. The final step is for you to apply for citizenship and pass whatever naturalization tests the government has in place. Then you can obtain your new nationality. It's a lengthy process that requires serious dedication on your part. However, it proves itself beneficial in the end, especially when you obtain a strong passport. With that being said, there are a few countries that grant citizenship after 2 or 3 years of residence, and these include Peru, Argentina, Poland, and Canada. Obtaining citizenship by a way of marriage may not be as simple as you might imagine it to be, although you're allowed to apply for the same citizenship as your partner after being married for some time. Although you're allowed to apply for the same citizenship as your partner after being married for some time, there are other conditions that you might have to meet to be considered eligible. Most nations require you to be in a registered marriage for at least 3 to 5 years before you can apply for citizenship by a way of marriage. Some countries might even demand that you pass language and cultural tests to prove your integration. Every nation is different, so it's good to read up on the laws of your home country and that of your partner, and know whether or not you can hold both citizenships to begin with. By far, the best and fastest way to secure a second nationality is through citizenship by investment schemes. Many countries offer economic citizenship programs to qualifying investors and their families. These programs are sort of a reward. If you place a substantial investment in a nation's economy under one of these schemes, you'll likely get a passport in 5 to 7 years. More often than not, these programs have short stay requirements, but it depends on each nation. Aside from gaining citizenship, these programs usually come with a high return on your investment if placed in real estate, government bonds, or anything that may generate revenue. Basically, they not only grant you new citizenship and expand your freedom of mobility, but they are an opportunity for you to enhance your finances as well. The fastest and easiest countries to get citizenship through these government programs are by far the Caribbean nations, and that is mainly because they have some of the lowest investment thresholds and fastest application processes. Take St. Lucia, for example. If you invest a minimum of $100,000 in a government-approved real estate or other options, you could get a passport in as little as 4 months, which allows you to travel to over 140 nations visa-free or with a visa on arrival. Other Caribbean nations offering easy routes to economic citizenship include Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, Grenada, Dominica, Vanuatu. Of course, there are European nations offering routes to economic citizenship. However, most of them grant citizenship by means of naturalization, usually through a residency by investment scheme, which could take up to 7 or 10 years to acquire citizenship. Nevertheless, this list includes Greece, Portugal, Spain, Cyprus, and Curaçao. This concludes our list of the easiest countries to get citizenship. If you would like to learn more about these programs and their requirements, please hit like and subscribe for more special treats to come your way. We'll see you next time.